Hi, this is Marie Tyler from Marie Tyler Virtual PA, and today I am bringing you another Excel tips video. This one is after discussion with a friend and how to create a dynamic table. So, for instance, if you sell products or you take orders and you want to input data into a spreadsheet, but depending on the product that you're selecting, you only want certain options to come up. Therefore, you may have certain products that are only in certain colours, in certain sizes, and to prevent any errors or taking information or trying to make an order that does not exist, this dynamic table will enable you to input data and only select certain information dependent on the product that you select. This is a simplistic version of it. Obviously, you can make it quite complex with different products and lots of different information. So I've done it quite simplistic just so you can see how it works. And I have just selected a product, so we've got handrail, door and window here. All this information I've just made up, but just as an example of a particular type of product that you may be putting into a spreadsheet. On the left hand side here you can see that there is a table and it says product, material, finish, size, delivery type, and it's just an example of information you might want to input if you're taking orders or collating information for a client or a customer. So what I've done here is I've put this table here, which normally you probably would put out of view just so that whoever is collating the orders or inputting information doesn't change any of the information by mistake. But I've just put it right next to the table for ease of reference. Under each product is the different information that was required for that product. So for instance, the material, the finish, the size, and the delivery type, which is the headers for this actual table. So as you can see, we've got glass, which is a material for window, but we wouldn't have that under handrail, so that's not an option there. And this will basically, it needs to go underneath, and I'll show you how it works, and it will mean that the options will only come up from underneath those headings for the particular product type. So it does sound quite complicated, but I'll show you how to do it, which is fairly simple, and it will help you be able to make these dynamic tables. So first of all, I'm going to select the table and I'm going to click Format as Table. And it doesn't matter which one you select, I'm just going to select one and make sure it's ticked My Table Has Headers and click OK. And I've done this so that when in the future you might make changes to your products, you may add products, remove products, you can make changes to this table and you won't need to change anything to your actual information in your dynamic table or change any of the way that you set it up, because it will take it into account the changes you've made and make those new options available. So what I want to do now is just select the cells where the product's going to go. I'm going to go to the Data tab and I'm going to select Data Validation, and under Allow I'm going to select List, and when the list comes up, all I want to do here is select the product, which in this case is the headers, which is handrail, door and window. And we're just going to click OK on that. And then as you can see, if we select here, it gives us the three options of handrail, door and window. What I then want to do is just highlight this table again, and I want to go to the Formula tab, and I want to select Create from Selection. And on this table here, I want to make sure that the only one that is ticked is top row. So untick everything else, in this case left column, and click OK. And it'll say replace existing definition, and you just click yes. This is just for the products. That's fine. Then what I want to do is to take the first row that I actually want the information to be pulled through on. And in here, I just select that and go back to the Data tab. And again click Data Validation, go back and click List, and in here I want to select equals, and I want to type in indirect in capitals, open bracket, and select the first cell where the product's going to go in. So in this case it's B4. Make sure that you do not have any of the dollar signs, because then otherwise it won't work correctly. So just take those out, close your tab and click OK. And it says yeah, but that's fine, don't worry about that. So that's fine. So what we'll see in here is, so if I select window and I go to here, This brings up only the information that is under this section here in window. Meaning I can't put any information in that might be only applicable to door or only applicable to handrail. That's brilliant, exactly what I want. So then if I just do the same thing for each row, clicking data validation, list equals indirect in capitals, open bracket, and again, just do exactly the same thing. Make sure that's correct. There we go. And it will do exactly the same thing. So even in here, now we've still got only information for window because this information I've selected as window. If I was going to change this to door, these will change. So now only the information shows for door. And so let's just do another one showing you comparison. So we've got window, and in this one only shows you the information for window, which means you can only input that information. It means less errors, and obviously you can make it more complex and break it down by only selecting material. It depends on what this cell does. But that does get quite a bit more complex. So this is the more simplistic, and obviously I haven't done these last two rows, but you could just carry on and do your data validation for those as well, and it will just do exactly the same thing as the previous two rows did. So I do hope you found that useful, and if there is any further Excel tips that you do want me to do a video for, please get in touch and let me know. Check out my website, and if there's any information that you want or want to ask me any questions, then get in touch. Okay, that's great. Have a great day. Thank you.